Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to episode 73 of Europa Universalis IV as Great Britain. In between videos I did actually look on the wiki for client states because I couldn't work it out, and then I remembered one small detail that I'd forgotten. In order to turn a province into a client state, it has to be either on the same continent as your capital or have a direct land connection to your capital. So I could go in here to, let's look at Provence for example. If I click on here, I've got a button to assign it to a client state, but if I were to go down to anything I own that isn't on the same continent, for example down here in India, and I click on one of these provinces, the button is not there. So it has to be directly connected to my capital. If I was able to get a chain of provinces all the way down here, that would work, but we're not going to be able to do that. What we could do, of course, if we so desired, is we could create a client state down here and feed Burgundy to that. Interesting. Support independence from Rio de Prata. Rio de Prata asks that we support their independence. This means that we'll be called to war should they launch a war of liberation. I'm not interested in getting involved in that, to be honest. What have we got here? Lose some church power or some admin. We'll lose the church power because we don't really need to change our focus at the moment. Although, saying that, what are we currently working on? Settler increase is good. Production efficiency is good. I was thinking maybe we could drop one of these in favour of getting the increased prestige. I guess we don't need the global settler increase anymore. I mean, we've colonised a lot of the stuff that we wanted to. So let's go ahead and grab the yearly prestige. Just make sure we can keep that capped out if at all possible. So we are integrating Provence. Like I said, I could create a client state over here and start feeding bits of Burgundy to them. But once we've actually managed to get our legitimacy up above 75%, we don't have to worry too much about the civil war any longer. Now, are Portugal still willing to defend Burgundy in a war? Yes, they are. So is Gelra, who we are not bothered about. This would be, what, one province getting some local unrest? Or we could get increased narrow-mindedness. No, we'll just let that go through as is. Do we want to get claims on Berat and French Comté? I'm guessing we probably do. In fact, would these guys... They're too big for vassalization. Yeah, and we own their core provinces, of course, so they'd never accept that. So what we want to do is continue fabricating claims, and we'll get claims on everything. And we'll see what we can take from them when the time comes. And trust me, it will come. We'll definitely be having a pop at them. It's like Milan is losing some stuff there. Gain 25 church power for 18 religious regiments in Berry, or gain some local unrest. Let's just move these guys into Berry. And then we'll pop that and deal with those guys quite easily. Fire away, rebels. Well, they are rebels. They're just zealots. Right, that's you guys sorted. Do love those little easy things. So how are we doing on tech at the moment? Because we're getting high on Diplo again. Looks like we'll have to start doing some more provincial development. Maybe our next idea group will have to be a Diplo idea group. When do we get our next idea group? Next idea group will be at level 26, so it's a little way off at the moment. Rogue Privateer. We lose some trade efficiency for 5 years. That's disappointing. Now, Burgundy shouldn't be any issue to crush at all. I'm more worried about dealing with Portugal, to be quite honest. But if they lose Defender of the Faith, or they end up getting too heavily involved in a war for liberation with their colonial nations, they might not be willing to join. I'm not bothered about relations over time. Let's get some privateer efficiency and screw Spain over some more. That sounds fun to me. So continuing to fabricate on Burgundy. And like I said, I could go and create a client state over here. Mind you, it looks like Burgundy are actually being attacked by Hainaut. No, not Hainaut. Nassau. Okay, fair enough. Obviously someone's got military access through my borders because he's just moved his units straight through. Well, we're not likely to declare war on them yet, so that's fine. Let's go and finish off our military idea group. So that reduces our land attrition, which is always good. Now, we could take Defender of the Faith ourselves. There's really no point in trying to take any land from Burgundy until we see what happens over here. And it's really not worth creating a city-state in order to just feed them like a small handful of provinces. The only reason that civil war disaster is likely to fire is because our legitimacy is too low. If we get the legitimacy up, we will be fine. Because our well, if we can increase our prestige, we can increase the legitimacy. Now, I guess we could go ahead and do some warmongering down here. Take a couple of provinces. I mean, as long as we stay under 10% overextended, it won't actually really make any difference. Let's go ahead and do a couple of things here then. Let's go in and fabricate a claim on... Is that Venand? So we'll fabricate a claim down here. We don't want to take too much in one go because that's where problems get caused. Let's go ahead and get our heavies. We'll get them unmothballed. Want to get them unmothballed in preparation of trying to take some stuff. Now, what are these provinces worth in terms of overextension? I'm guessing about 10% between the two of them with their development. I usually work it out on war score, so that'll be about 4% overextension. That'll be about 6%. I don't think it quite works the same way. But normally war score is tied to total development, and I think overextension is pretty much the same. Now, it might be that Burgundy gets completely eaten over here, and if it happens that they take Nevers, because I do want to take Nevers anyway, so we'll have to see what happens with that. But we definitely want these heavies to get repaired. And we have a revolt down here. I don't think we need to deal with that. I'm thinking that British Brazil might be able to go and take care of that. Certainly seems like they can. It is strange that you end up with two separate colonial nations when you fully annex someone else and they don't all become one colonial nation. That would make life a little bit more straightforward. Are they not actually going to try and move in and deal with that? That's delightful. Oh well, what are they going to do? Install another leader? I'm not bothered. It doesn't really affect me. This is for admin, which we are ahead of time. I think we'll just go for the production efficiency at the moment. Unrest isn't a huge issue, so I don't care about that too much. Carrying on with our integration. Colony has become self-sustaining. So let's go and start working on this one. Did I actually add you? No, I didn't. There we go. So our trade companies are getting bigger and bigger. How are you doing? You're getting there. You're not too far off. Heavies. Let's send you to the right space now. You're not the heavies. Damn autosaves. Let's pause so we can just stop with all the glitching. Yep, you're definitely the heavies. You're not fully repaired yet, but we can get you down here and dock up. What we probably should do is work our way up the coast so we can connect Gao, but it's not going to be a huge issue to do that. If we manage to finish fabricating that claim, we'll fabricate on Malabar and just see how far we can work our way up the coast. So I'm not too worried about that. We do have some trade fleets that we never got sorted. The North Sea trade fleet, we never got you upgraded. So let's get you down to Poitou. And it's always worth upgrading your light ships if you're using them for trade, because you get more trade efficiency for the better ships. So we'll dock up. You're going to upgrade, and you're going out to the North Sea when I can find it on the list. There we go. And then we've got one more. You are patrolling the Genoa node. So off to Poitou you come. Gain a general with 50 tradition. Wow. I think it was that guy. 314. Not exactly brilliant still, but... Vijayanagar's opinion changed by -50 or lose 100 Diplo power. I don't care what their opinion is of me. I'm about to go to war with them. I don't care. Yeah, privateers aren't really gaining that much for us. What is our actual naval limit right now? We could get another 10 lights. Let's do that. 10 lights. Should do them over here, really. 10 lights and 10 lights. We'll have another 30 ships privateering Spain shortly. So I'm sure they'll enjoy that. You are the ones that have already been upgraded. You are the second lot that are arriving. So you're going to get upgraded, and then you are off to Genoa. Sorted. No, you're not having military access. Looks like Burgundy might be losing quite a lot of their land. Oh no, the war has ended. I think. Yep, that war has ended. So there is a potential to go to war with Burgundy. But HRE is not my primary concern right now. So, what are my diplomats up to? Or my diplomat, as it were. Oh, yeah, that was finished quick. I hadn't even noticed that it had done. So let's fabricate a claim on Malabar. We'd also like to fabricate a claim on Barroy or French Comté. There's one that we haven't done. French Comté, there we go. So let's go and fabricate claims there. Legitimacy is still going up. We're nearly at 60%. So we're definitely getting away from the issue. Naval supplies. Just want to wait for my heavies to get down here because they do have a few ships and it'd be nice to be able to deal with those in good fashion. What general are we using down here currently? The, oh, let's obviously need to pause it. So we're currently using a 2051. Well, it's nice having a guy with some siege. And fire is more important than shock. I guess we'll be okay. What's our force limit at? Oh, we can have considerably more than we have. So let's make sure we get some extra infantry down in these provinces then, in preparation of this war. And we can still, and this will be useful for many reasons, we can still go and grab another 24 stack. So we'll go and dump those guys on top of the army in Berry. What's the composition on these guys? See, that's terrible. I think we need to sort of put all of these armies together and sort of evenly split them. We'll wait until that other 24 stack is done. Then we'll merge them all up and split them up into 4 smaller armies and see what happens. Let's keep... if we go to the top of the list, we'll get some that are slightly quicker. We've got some of the Hindu ones that need dealing with. She'll have to do that later. Gain some ducats or gain a free stability. I always take the free stability. We don't have any issues with money right now. Heavies are about to arrive. They will have taken some damage, so they'll need a few months to repair up. Which I think gives us significantly enough time to grab some more infantry. Now, what is the actual composition of this army here? It's a little bit light on cannons. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a couple of cannons as well. And we'll see how much we can take. We've been caught fabricating. Obviously, we're not bothered about aggressive expansion on these guys. Do they have any allies? Orissa, which we're not bothered about at all. So that is fine. So all of you guys come and join up, basically. There will be some more guys coming along. We'll wait till we get up to... well, we are at 100%, that's fine. We can grab a new tech, which would be a Diplo tech. Seems a little bit pointless taking it. We will use some Diplo points in the peace deal. So let's just wait until these last few troops all get together. Yeah, it looks like a lot of Portugal's colonial nations want to break free. So let's group you up. Let's go ahead, and let's remember, of course, they have westernized. We've got no diplomats to send at the moment, so we'll wait until we've finished fabricating on Burgundy, because I want to start fabricating on another one of their provinces. We might not take as many provinces as we fabricate on, but I would like to... are we getting one more? I would like to make sure that we get claims on as much stuff as possible. This is like one unit that's creating really slowly somewhere. Just this random guy here. Not a problem. I'll say we'll join them all up and split them up, and then we might just make some individual units just to balance them out. Okay, where's India gone? Lost it. Guess we're probably still working on that cannon. Still working on both the cannons, actually. Cannons are good. No, we don't want... let's grab a couple more. We nearly hired mercenaries by accident, but I didn't. So you have now finished colonising that. So let's go ahead and start work on this island. And we'll go and pick you up. So who does that belong to? It's a random little nation I've never heard of. Same with this one. So there's some people we can probably fight later on. It's a fairly decent sized army considering the size of your nation. But, you know, we'll do what we can. So on the boats you get into the sea. Natives, don't even know why I clicked on that because I wasn't really bothered. Don't need the royal marriage from you right now. You're going to drop off onto there. I always pressed the wrong button. And as soon as you've landed, you can go and dock up. Gaining some more money. Okay, so they should be fine. I don't really need to babysit those. Let's go over and have a quick look at our troops. You still haven't gone and joined up with the... it's because I grouped them together manually, that's why. So we are starting to get these lights now. Let's go and put you in Lincoln with the rest of them. And then we can add you to the privateer fleet. And all will be good. So, you're going to group up. We also want you guys, and you guys. We're probably going to take a massive amount of attrition doing this, but that doesn't really matter too much. Liberty Desires, it really is still only French Brazil at the moment. 69%, mainly because of tariffs. Administrative efficiency, events and province defections. We could go and suck up to them again a little bit more. Improve relations. Let's go and do that. Now, we've finished fabricating on Burgundy. I did say I was just waiting for that diplomat to come back, but let's go and... well, I can't fabricate all the way up the coast anyway, can I? So, don't need to worry about that. So, let's get the rest of this army together. Just waiting on a couple more cannons here. Just to give us a nice big stack to deal with. Group you all up. So 34 stack, it's not bad. We've got a couple more cannons to come. So what does that put us on? 24 to 8. We could do with a few more cavalry, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. In fact, I am going to worry too much about that. Still well below our force limit. Let's go ahead and just give you another couple of cavalry. Just for a bit more flanking. We're going to have a massive combat width anyway, so it's not going to make a huge deal of difference. I'm not going to micromanage the combat width for the purposes of that either. Military leader has died. Okay, we're getting massive attrition there. So let's group you up. Let's split you in half. And let us move you into 2 separate provinces. And then we are going to... Damn autosaves. Split you in half. And split you in half. And that's leaving us with 22, 7, 17. Very heavy on cavalry. 22, 7, 18. 21, 7, 18. They're not terrible. You're still getting attrition there. Interesting. Well, our front line is wider than our sort of back line, so we should be okay. That's fine, I think. So, let us go down to Africa. And again, there's another cannon. Let's get you there. Still waiting for some more stuff, so... How are the ships doing? 30 ships. There we go. Group them up. And you're going to privateer in Sevilla. Off you go, guys. And in the next video, I will be starting the war with Africa and see what we can take from them. What do we want here? Oh, conquer a province. So, yeah, we'll just upset the trade company. We're not too bothered about that. And just waiting on a couple of cavalry, and then we're ready to start the war. But that is a good place to stop. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying Europa Universalis IV, and I'll see you guys on the next video. So until then, goodbye for now.